Wholeness, 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 YouTube. Wholeness creator, wholeness creators out there. And today is Venus Day. Today is Friday. Influenced by the star Venus. And we know what Venus deals with already. Venus deals with that pleasure. Venus deals with relationships. You know, not just, pleasure, relationships, and that's truly about it. It also deals with love, and how you want to be loved and what you love and appreciate. So without further ado, I'm gonna get into the topic of today. Today is going to be the topic. I want to talk about higher self. Okay, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about higher self. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to state that you will not find your higher self if you are not going within, if you are not meditating, if you are not connecting with self. If you're not connecting with self, do not expect to find your higher self. Okay, so your higher self, if you listen to certain intellectual beings on this device that you get on, they will psych you up to think this higher self is an external part of yourself. That's a fact. I mean that is not a fact, but it is a fact that I am you and you are me. Separation is an illusion. However, I'm an individual creator. As an individual soul on this spiritual journey, I'm an individual creator. And as I connect to the yin by meditating, by going within, as I connect to the yin, I get connected to my higher self. Okay? So if you listen to certain intellectual beings, they'll psych you up to think that your higher self is outside of you. However, I'm Aries moon, and that's dealing with the self. So at least for me, it does not feel comfortable for me to identify someone in the yang realm, an external part of myself, to be my higher self. It doesn't go with me. So if you're connecting with self, and this is the fastest way to me to connect with that higher self that truly wants to be connect with you. Okay, so this higher self, often I see videos on this device where individual souls talk about higher self as if my higher self and your higher self is the same. It's like we have individuals speaking as if my higher self, and it's like it's sort of like questionable. That's when I start to question. That's when I start to question. It's like, how do you know my higher self? And how my spirit be like, how does this nigga know my higher self? And how are you, telling me characteristics as to what my higher self knows and what my higher self does? Okay, so this is when I start to question, So this is why I usually say I speak for myself, So you go within. As you're going within, as you're meditating, as you're taking time to yourself by, you know, strictly recognizing that the spirit is no thing, you know, taking time to yourself, you know, and owning your space, taking time to yourself and calculating your state of being, the state of beings you want to reside at, you know, setting the intention. Also, intention is powerful. Setting the intention that you want to connect to your higher self, your universe is clearly going to open doors or make that happen, because your higher self is a part of you. That is the inner G, not energy with an E in the beginning, but, you know, inner G. You know, that's my higher self is my inner G. Okay, so higher self is a part of you that, you know, is clearly for your greatest good, and, you know, higher self will connect with you. And it's like, you know, your higher self because it is you. You know your higher self, it is you. You know, so it's like, once you're going within, you're meditating, you're connecting with yourself, higher self will reveal itself. The essence or the energy of your higher self will reveal itself, and you, as the individual creator, will be able to identify, you know, through vibes, because spirits, we do not only use language. As a spirit, you are no thing. As a spirit, you create all of this. So it's not only language. You will not be able to identify with language on how your higher self feels. It will be truly based on resonation. You will resonate the energy or the frequency and the vibration of what this higher self is. You know, you will pick up the essence of these three, you know, of how this higher self is, you know. So my higher self is not the same as your higher self, to get that straight. And fastest way to connect with the higher self is to go within self. Okay? And yeah, once you go within self, you know, as within, so without, it will show. As within, so without. As you connect within and you connect with that higher self, you will allow your higher self to be able to, you know, come out. Or you will fuse with your higher self and you will be one with your higher self. And your higher self will be able to, you know, utilize you, you know, to the benefits, you know. So yeah, I guess I just want to clear misconceptions of, let's say, and this is where the word discipline comes from, you know, disciple in. So this is etymology again. So disciple in. So go within and be that disciple to the higher self within, you know. So, and this is where, you know, I like to say, you know, the spirit never lead me wrong, you know. So yeah, I guess this has been a short video on higher self, clearing up misconceptions. Yeah, you know your higher self best, you know. Nobody can tell you about your higher self because it's you. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna catch you next now. And Fresh Sage signing out.